Gentlemen, welcome to Fortnite OG Season 8. With a brand new OG pass, returning weapons, a remastered map, and so much more. Surprisingly, this OG season has a ton of content, not just with the main Battle Royale game mode, but something that is coming in the next few days. So make sure to stay tuned till the end so you know everything about Fortnite OG Season 8. First things first, and I had to get this out of the way, just because it's such a major update and nobody thought that Epic Games would add it back. Siphon is actually added in Fortnite OG, and no, it is not the new Siphon. It is the OG Siphon with 50 effective health on each kill and 50 of each material on each kill. And what's crazy is that the mat cap is still the same, 999 for each material. This completely changes the way that OG operates, and I guarantee you many people are going to be returning to OG because of this setting. It seems like Epic Games listened to us because the OG dev community has been very active and responsive on Twitter. Even trolling Ali Jax, Fortnite OG's biggest leaker and someone that's trying to fix the game mode, was trolled by an Epic employee testing him on how much issues he could find. I think it's pretty funny, and honestly, this is what we need in the OG community: more developer communication. We have 3 awesome skins in the pass, and personally, one of my favorites is the first skin in the pass, the Cynthia skin, which is actually a remix of the original Dragon skin. She also has some pretty cool styles as well, along with the Pyre Heart skin as well. This is just, oh my gosh, what a great remix skin. It fits the Season 8 theme. I've heard no complaints about it at all. And ever since Fortnite OG Season 7, there's just been a huge step up from Epic Games. This is also his second style, which is, again, probably one of my personal favorites. It fits the Unvaulting event's energy, which we will actually be getting on May 4th. Is it possible that we could be getting a Star Wars collab as well within Fortnite OG? Next up, which is unironically my least favorite skin in the past, because the Lux skin was actually my favorite skin in the original Season 8 Battle Pass. The Lux Patroller is a little bit different, and I don't really like her first style, but her second style is absolutely outstanding. I like what they did with the mask, and also I like the colors, but for some reason the gold just doesn't fit with her this time around. Now let's drop into the map, and immediately you'll notice some different changes. In my opinion, the map now actually looks much better than it did back in Chapter 1. They added clouds, also the textures are different on the minimap, and overall it's just clean. And that's what Epic Games needs to do, is to make these Fortnite OG seasons better than the Chapter 1 seasons. Again, we don't get to keep all of our memories, but at least we get to relive them one more time. Especially on this beautiful spawn island, Epic Games got this spot on. I played a 1-to-1 replica of Fortnite Season 8, and let me tell you, this spawn island is 1-to-1. There might be a couple tiny things missing here and there, but overall, this spawn island has not changed. Dropping out of the bus, you'll notice 3 distinct POIs and a 4th secret one that you might not notice on a first glance. First, let's go to the most notable, which is the volcano. Nothing much has really changed here per usual, but I'm so glad to have this back. Which our second great loot spot is Sunny Steps. They fit the theme accordingly, and although the graphics aren't 1-to-1, including the lighting, I still love the POI. Moving over to most people's favorite POI is Lazy Lagoon. I like how blue the water is and how they kept the same color as they did prior. This is actually one thing I thought they were going to mess up, but I mean, good job, Epic. This is just a great looking POI, and it looks almost identical to the one back in Chapter 1. Now moving over to the secret POI that actually wasn't on the map originally. The block has actually fallen into a different place, and instead of having a community made map, it's actually a tiny POI, and honestly, it's pretty cool. I don't know why they couldn't add the block back, which would have been pretty cool, but hey, at least we have this little POI. It's something different, but at least Epic Games didn't forget about the block. New weapons include the boom bow, shadow bomb, impulse grenades, which were re-returned, a treasure map, poison dart trap, and a flint knock pistol. Another thing that's not really a weapon, but it's a reskin, is the new chests. These replace the legendary chests, and they fit more of the pirate themed feeling of Fortnite OG Season 8. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed to spawn at the block POI. However, I have found multiple of these chests in the same exact location, so maybe I just got super lucky, or they have an 100% spawn rate at the block. Again, these fit the vibe of Season 8. There wasn't really much weapons that needed to be added, and it's nice nice that they kept it simple and also are rolling out some things in later updates, including the baller. I'm so glad we didn't get this immediately, and one of the main reasons why is that Fortnite OG Season 7 just got super stale. They had the season going on for 3 months long, and they only had a couple mid-season rollouts. So not adding everything at once really does make the game mode more special. It makes people want to come back multiple times instead of playing for 1 week and then just leaving. Obviously, we have the pirate cannon back, which works the exact same. You can use it to get out of fights, rotate into fights, or just have a little bit of fun. And for the last cosmetic we have is the new victory umbrella. This is the best victory umbrella by far. I think we can all agree with that. The colors work well, it's simplistic, but overall, it's just a great glider. Props to the dev team, because I know Epic Games is going through a lot of complications with the layoffs, and the fact that they were able to make this into a great Fortnite OG season makes me really happy for the community and truly shows that Epic Games developers can stay on their feet during really hard times. Earlier, I mentioned a secret game mode that will be coming to Fortnite, and this is something that many of you are going to be excited about because it's something that the community wanted for such a long while, and that is the end game LTM. Yes, this is returning on April 3rd. Here's a promo for it, and the weapons include Captain America's shield, Infinity Gauntlet, the Chitauri, I don't know how to say that, jetpack, Hawkeye's bow, War Machine's auto turret, War Machine's hover jets, 6 Infinity Stones, Thor's Stormbreaker, Iron Man's flight kit, Shuri's Black Panther claws, Iron Man's combat kit, Chitauri laser rifle, War Machine's arsenal, and the Chitauri energy launcher. Sorry if I butchered any of those names, but honestly, I did not think we were going to get this back, and this is something that OG needs, is these LTMs. It really does help boost the player count, but they have to be good, because if they add bots into this game mode like they did 50v50, it could completely destroy the game mode. So Epic Games, please, if you're watching this video, do not add bots into this game mode, because it would just completely hurt and tank the player count for it. They use the same marketing assets that they used in the first in-game back in like what, 2019, which I do think is pretty cool. And overall, it's just a fantastic season. This is the first time where I've actually been grinding a Fortnite OG season in a long while.